Describing People, Patterns, Unit 7. In ASL, if you want to describe something, you need to use classifiers. The good news is, you already know everything you need. But the bad news is, when sometimes we only need one word in English, there's lots of different ways to describe it in ASL. But those different ways have a lot more power. So right now, I'm going to teach you some patterns. First, we're going to start with polka dots. So polka dots have an F hand shape, and then they look like this. But maybe they don't look like those kind of polka dots. Maybe they're great big polka dots, like this dress. If the shape changes, then the sign needs to change too. Next is stripes. So if you look at this next picture up here, we're talking about narrow vertical stripes that are green and yellow and white. But do all stripes look like this? Sometimes, maybe if you make some bad decisions, you might have stripes that look a bit different, like this. So now, are we going to describe them with that same hand shape? Instead of vertical, now they're horizontal. Now they're not skinny. We need a different hand shape because we have different stripes. So now they're black and white and they're great big stripes. So my hand shape changed. So my picture needs to match the signs. So now let's talk about plaid. Plaid goes down and then across, like this. So it both goes horizontal and vertical. But now, think about this shirt. Is that the same? Not quite. Maybe now we're going to have a smaller movement because the squares are smaller. And I'm going to use this mouth morpheme with it because they're not big plaid. It's a much smaller plaid. So I'm going to sign it smaller. Right now it's springtime and the girls are wearing their spring dresses with flowers all over them. So what do you do with the floral print? First I need to show you the sign for a flower. It looks like this. Here's the sign flower. But do all floral print dresses look the same? Maybe the dress has a few big flowers on it, like this one. So first I'm going to sign the word flower, and then I'm going to show that they're big and where they're located on the dress. But maybe it has a lot of small flowers on it, so I'm going to sign it differently. Different hand shape, different movement. Maybe, what are you going to do with this dress? So the flowers are arranged in rows. So the sign is going to depend on what it looks like. So moving on. So sometimes it's fun to have like a graphic tee, like this one. So what are you going to do with that? It's a shirt, it's a t-shirt, it has a picture of Hello Kitty on it. Or what about the other one? It's a picture of a ninja. That's actually an old ASL shirt we had. Or maybe you have a shirt with words on it. So this is the sign for word. And then you're going to describe how they look on the shirt, like these. So Texas written across the front of the shirt. Or could look different, like the other shirt. It said the word Hollister across the front. So that's where it's written. So here's how I'm going to sign. I'm actually going to sign the letters across the front of the shirt. But you can also describe what clothes look like the cut and the style of the clothes. So, girls' blouses might have different kinds of necklines. So, maybe this first one I'm going to show you has like a tank top sleeves on it. It's white and has ruffles. The next one over has a scoop neck and wide diagonal stripes on it. The last blouse is blue and has little spaghetti straps. So I'm using an I hand shape because they're small straps, so they need a small hand shape. Maybe you're talking about a fancy men's dress shirt with a collar and buttons down the front. Like this shirt is pink, the collar's white, it's a button down the front. The next one is a polo shirt. It's red, it has a collar and just 3 buttons. So this one is a V-neck with blue chevrons on it. Here's how it looks. So now I'm going to show you a picture of a person and what they're wearing. And then as you look at the picture, I want you to think about it and then describe what their clothes look like. There's a boy in a jacket. The main part is red. The sleeves are blue. And his cuff has stripes that are red, blue, and yellow. His pants have vertical stripes on them. So here's the picture again. And now try the next picture. It's an old man. He's wearing a white shirt with a collar and a jacket that's also white. His pants are blue jeans. He's wearing a cowboy hat and boots. So now it's your turn. I'm going to show you the picture, and you practice explaining it. And when you're done, I want you to think about it, how to sign it, and then I'll show you what the answer looks like. It's a guy wearing a shirt that's red with stripes that are yellow and white. His pants are jeans, and they're cuffed at the bottom. His boots are like red army boots, and they're huge. His jacket is plaid. It's tied around his waist, and it's gray. He's wearing a hat, like a baseball cap, turned around backwards. And he's jumping up in the air in a herky. You getting it? So, try again with the next picture. It's a little girl in a yellow dress with black flowers on it. The collar and the ruffle are black with white polka dots. Has white buttons down the front. And what is she doing? She's reading a paper in front of her class. So remember first to say what it is and then describe it. Get the idea and then classify it. Good luck.